We got like one more thing before we talk about the fire here. Important to the U.S. men's national team. Something catastrophic has happened. Christian Pulisic missed his first ever penalty in his career, like for club country, the first one. As there's been talks and issues and questions of who AC Milan will keep in that attack and how good really is this AC Milan team. How you guys feel? I feel like this is a total non-issue.
Everybody misses a penalty. There's nobody that's going to be 100% on penalty kicks. Everybody misses.
And if they didn't take a lot.
The best players in the world have missed penalty kicks. Can we forget Roberto Baggio? Man was a beast. He still missed a penalty. Everybody misses penalties. I don't think that's I don't think this is like a catastrophic event. Because next week Christian Pulisic could turn it up and score 2 goals in an AC Milan game. So
Pulisic was 26 years old when he missed his first professional penalty. That's crazy.
That's a stat. I mean, he was playing at 17, right? In Dortmund, or Dortmund. So it's been a hot minute, man. I've been on record as saying Christian Pulisic is of world-class quality. I think he's shown it this year. I really hope. It sounds like people are worried he's starting to run out of gas, and then there's also lineup issues. I'm hoping that's not the case.
Honestly, and I don't know if you guys agree with me, but honestly, like Christian Pulisic is a prototype player that we need for the U.S. men's national team. We need 11 of them. Like Christian Pulisic. If you give me 11 guys like that are contributing to their club teams, that are playing in a high level in Europe, guys, we could be in the conversation to win a World Cup.
All right, I'll take that, and I'll raise you a Cameron Carter-Vickers is right next to Chris Richards.
Guys, Christian Pulisic has a better penalty kick rate than Leo Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Mo Salah, Eden Hazard, Luis Suarez, Neymar, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Okay, hold on. I think you should obviously take Ronaldo and Messi out of the conversation. Doesn't matter. They took so many, right? So leave them out of the conversation. But I mean, that's true. Hazard probably has taken a similar amount as Pulisic has taken. Salah has probably taken a similar amount to Pulisic.
And all those guys have missed penalties.
Well, Salah missed that one where they were shining the laser in his eye.
But the thing is
that shit fly.
The thing is that these guys are the best players in the world, and they miss penalties. Like, what I'm saying is that I don't think if anybody's going based on the fact that Christian Pulisic missed a penalty, and then all of a sudden they're the towers falling, blah blah blah, whatever, then they don't watch enough soccer, because everybody misses a penalty. The best players in the world.
Well, the thing is, everybody's got a lot of anxiety, because here's the thing. Despite having an incredible season so far, AC Milan is struggling, right? So Pulisic's doing amazing. AC Milan's struggling. So he's the,
scapegoat.
He's the best player on one of the worst AC Milan teams, right? So that's a question.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing though. So they have a Portuguese. So I know this isn't a big deal, but this is why people have anxiety. The manager is Portuguese. They already had Leno, who he's been outperforming. They've got Chippewa, I think. I can never remember that kid's name. Who's underperforming. And then they just brought in João Felix. So people have a lot of anxiety about his playing time. I don't know. I don't think that's
I don't think that's, because keep in mind, I'm not like João Felix. Like, we're talking about João Felix. Like, I think this kid has gone through so many club teams. He's becoming almost like what they call it, a
journeyman.
A journeyman. There you go. He's becoming he went from Atletico to Chelsea, now to AC Milan.
He's probably only 21 years old, dude. He's still super young, right?
25.
He's still super young, but 25.
25.
But look how many teams has he gone through. He's gone from Benfica to Chelsea to Barcelona to Chelsea to AC Milan.
Don't forget Madrid.
So think about it that way. Think about it this way. this kid's opportunities are, they're getting shorter and shorter.
Okay, well then one last thing, because I know we got to get out of here. There was a big dust up that people said Pulisic demanded a transfer. He said it's 100% fake news. And the fact that he used the term fake news makes me think it 100% happened.
I think it might be real. I mean, like, why? I think it might be real too. It slipped out, it leaked, and it shouldn't have leaked because that shit shouldn't leak, especially if you told somebody in confidence. But the fact of the matter is, I would not be surprised if he would want out of the project at AC Milan and potentially part of something else. He's at 26 years old. He's the best U.S. American player out there of all time at the moment, too.
Of all time,
he has the ability to he doesn't have the ability to choose his destination, but he definitely has. He's going to have his pick of a few nice places that might be a little bit better than AC Milan is for him during the next few years.
Let me ask you guys, where do you guys want to see him at? Like, if you guys had a team in mind, where would you like Christian Pulisic to be at?
Leverkusen or not Crystal Palace, Nottingham.
Man, me and you were thinking alike. Because I'm thinking, yeah, man. Leverkusen's not a bad. They can use a guy like him. What about you, James?
Let me go take a look. Hold on.
Yeah, that Leverkusen one. I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, I don't want him back in Dortmund. I definitely don't want him for Bayern. I'm like, yeah, Leverkusen.
Gio Reyna's got to get the hell up out of Dortmund, by the way.
Right, anyway. But where's he gonna go?
It's time to go back to Chelsea.
Okay.
He's got unfinished business, and he's gonna take Chelsea back to a Champions League.
So let me ask you this: what about Christian Pulisic at Newcastle?
I love it. I loved it when he was at Chelsea. I wanted Newcastle.
I can picture him right now. I can picture it. I can see him in a Newcastle jersey. It's in my head. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh my gosh, that was so easy to summon.
I looked at this table. I looked at all the teams, and I'm like, you know what? Newcastle sticks out for me. But yeah, I honestly, both parties, meaning Christian Pulisic and Newcastle, have a lot to gain from this mutual relationship.
Maybe Newcastle's a little stacked in the offense, if I remember correctly. Isaac's scoring a lot of the goals.
They have an opening.
You're right. There is an opening. You are 100% correct.
He could play striker. He could play striker, or he could play right wing.
Yeah, he could play on the right or left, right?
Correct. You could put Pulisic at striker if you have Isaac. You could have him, and you could have the two of them switching in and out.
God, you love two strikers. James, you are obsessed with the 4-4-2.
No. I'm saying
I like two strikers too.
Isaac can play out in the wing, so at least I thought he can. No, he's just a pure striker. I thought he could play wing. No, he's not. He's fast. He's fast. He's 6 foot huge. No, you're not moving him out. You know what? Right here. Sorry, Murphy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
To the Englishman on an English club, that might be hard to displace.
To bring back a potential club legend,
dude. They thought Mason Mount was better than him,
and I don't see Mason's
That's how
name.
dumb the English can be about it sometimes.
I know,
bro. They think they're better than Brazil and Argentina half the time.
Listen. I like to dream too, man. It keeps.
I get it
every day.
I get it. They invented the game. But unfortunately, other people have mastered it. So,
all right. Well, talking about mastering it, I think we have mastered this segment. God, that was
yes, we have.
Transition. Yeah. Well, listen, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk all things Chicago Fire and why the sky is falling. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.